Are you looking to retire in Vancouver, Washington? Vancouver is a popular retirement destination for a number of reasons, but before I tell you about that, let me get my little speech out of the way. I am a local realtor in Southwest Washington, which is the little corner of Washington State across the Columbia River from Portland, Oregon. We are about 3 hours south of Seattle and just 15 minutes north of Portland, Oregon. I've been selling homes in Vancouver for the last 10 years, and I would love to help you with your home search. I have a whole team ready and willing to provide you with a full service home hunt experience. So don't be shy. My contact information is in the description down below if you want to get in touch with me. I also have a home search website, and that link is down below too. And I make a new video every week on life and real estate in Southwest Washington, so don't forget to subscribe and turn the bell on for notifications so that you don't miss a video. Back to the topic at hand. Vancouver is a popular place to retire for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, we do not have income tax in Washington State. So if you are living in Oregon or California and you are wanting to get the most out of your retirement income, but you don't want to leave the West Coast, come on up. Another reason many people choose to retire in Vancouver is that we have the amenities of Portland, only 15 minutes away, without being such a big city. Portland has a bunch of medical services, hospitals, specialists, etc. Vancouver does as well, but does not pack as big of a punch as Portland. Third, we have a mild climate in Southwest Washington. It is not too cold, it's not too hot. We get plenty of rain, plenty of sun, and definitely have all 4 seasons. What are some other reasons people choose to retire in Vancouver, Washington? If you know some other reasons, let me know in the comments below. Now that we have covered why people are coming to Vancouver to retire, let's talk about where they are retiring. I have a big point I just want to start with and just get this out of the way right off the bat. Vancouver does not, and I repeat, does not have a bunch of big fancy retirement communities with clubhouses, recreational activities, group sports, etc. It's just not the case here. There are some 55 plus communities like that up near Seattle, but there's not a big brand retirement community here in Vancouver. Like those trilogy communities, we don't have those. I'm sorry if I am the bearer of bad news on this, but in this video, I am gonna cover the 55 plus communities that we do have and also give you some tips on how to find a great place to live if you are retiring in Vancouver. All right, let's just get started here with the first one. In my opinion and from my experience, Fairway Village is the most popular retirement community in Vancouver. This neighborhood is 55 plus and features a golf course, clubhouse, community events, and more. I have already done a full video on this community, so I'm gonna link that right here. The median sales price in Fairway Village is currently $520,000. This neighborhood is in the East Vancouver area, so technically it's like Cascade Park. Homeowners appreciate the proximity to Highway 14 and shopping along 164th, which includes New Seasons, Fred Meyer's, Home Depot, Walmart, Target, etc. You got them all right there. All the big stores are very convenient. Also, the big draw of this neighborhood is the golf course. If you are outdoorsy, choosing this neighborhood in East Vancouver gets you even closer to all of the great hiking that you're gonna find in the Columbia River Gorge, which you just head down 14 east out of town and you have endless opportunities of hikes to go on. Another popular 55 plus community is the villas at Salmon Creek Commons. This neighborhood is in Northwest Vancouver, Washington. This community has easy access to both I-5 and 205, and this is a gated community and home to 46 single-story townhome units of bungalow, craftsman, and ranch styles. There is a community activity room, pool, and the homes are walkable to doctors, restaurants, grocery stores, and more. A huge perk is that the front and rear yards are all fully maintained by the HOA. The location of this community is fantastic, along with the easy access to freeways. You are also super close to Wazoo, Vancouver, which has excellent walking trails and gorgeous views. You can see Mount Hood from those trails up there. I think it has like 8 miles of walking trails up there. And then also Klein Line Park has an awesome trail system, and where this community is at, you're also very close to Legacy Salmon Creek Hospital and the Kaiser up there. Home prices in here are typically in the high 500s. Last but not least, Whipple Creek Village is a 55 plus community in Ridgefield, Washington. I'm pretty sure I've done a video on this one too, so if that one exists, I'm gonna put it right here. This is a newer construction community with 141 single family and detached homes, so it's a mix of detached and attached products, and they're only a couple of years old. It's located in North Salmon Creek and is conveniently near a bunch of those amenities of Salmon Creek and Ridgefield. Home prices in here are generally in the $500,000 range. If none of these communities float your boat, there are also manufactured home listings you can check out. These are typically in parks where you own the home but not the lot that it sits in, so you are gonna be renting the slip and then you own the house itself. And then that rental fee is usually pretty steep, anywhere from $700 to $1,000 per month. So you can get in at a much lower price. Like usually these manufactured homes on rented slips are like $100, $150, $200,000. And generally people are paying cash for these, but then you are subject to that slip fee each month, and then that can go up from year to year. So just keep that in mind. If you are looking for a 55 plus community experience and you can't find a home in one of those neighborhoods, my next best recommendation would be to find a community that has like a pretty good HOA going and has other features. A builder in the area called Polish Homes, they put together really great communities, and they tend to do clubhouses, pools, workout rooms, all the work. So you get kind of a similar experience, but it's not going to all be like retired people living in there. Another recommendation would be the First Place neighborhood in Vancouver. That price point to get in is a little bit higher than the ones that I've talked about, but it tends to be a very active HOA community. Like people are getting together, they do like a men's breakfast, there's mahjong, like, I don't know. The HOA has done a good job of like cultivating the relationships in the neighborhood, if that makes sense. And I've done a video on First Place, so I'll link that there too. All right, that is it then for 55 plus communities in Vancouver. I'm sorry this video is so short. I wish there was more options, but really there's just those three core 55 plus designated communities of single family, or some of them are attached homes, but stick built. And then the other option would be the manufactured products that are in parks. So there you have it. If you have any questions, you want to talk about your move to Vancouver, give me a call.